Jared Aragon throws, but Moose Kreck spoils it. And Bart Hegarty gets it, gives it to Catron, but he's drilled there. Taken down by Leah Beta. Ball's coming back to Isaiah Sanchez. He's a feared counter-attacker. A veteran, he runs into Trujillo. And there is crossing called there for running in, two teammates running into each other. Penalty is tap kicked and given to Royce Beaudry. He misses the pass to Herrera. Comes back to Hegarty, back to Albrecht, now Mark Kelly. Marty Brueggemann is hit hard there by Leah Beta. He's made two great tackles in the last 30 seconds by Beta. The ball is not playable. The Ancestors were last advancing the ball, so they will be awarded a scrum. No score here early in this match. Between the Alumni and the understudies. We're going to have a quick, kind of quick substitution. Nick McCarthy comes out and Carl Grosso comes in. Carl Grosso. Looks like you're not bleeding. Where you at?
Because it's fucking rolling subs. Rolling subs. We're old.
You're lucky, right?
Old. We have 7 balls.
I'll get to the feet.
Come on, move! Woo!
Kretz takes the ball forward, gets it back to Hegarty. Hegarty on a 45-degree angle, looking for help.
An overload.
Passes up to Marcus Chavez, and Marcus Chavez's pass goes forward. Today, we are subverting rugby law just a little bit. We're instituting rolling substitutions, which you would think would work towards the advantage of the old boys. And we'll see how that works out. That allows the Pygmies also to roll players in and out. There's a pickup at the back by Chavez, but there's a whistle on the play. And the scrum was not satisfactory. So our referee today, Dr. Clint Richardson, will straighten that out. Each forward pack consists of 8 forwards, 3 in the front, 2 in the second row, and 3 in the back row.
Let's have a wheel.
And the footing will remain with Pygmies. In the Pygmy back line at the first back fly half nearest to the scrum, we have Brock Romero. Outside of him with the red hair, Stefan Marr. Outside of him is Rick Cosentino, and the wing, Ben Long. Fullback with the red head, red scrum cap, is Isaiah Sanchez, and on the opposite wing, Aaron Long. Moose Kreck. Ball comes to Royce Beaudry. Pat Simons gives a nice pass to Torrey Tadano, and Tadano to Herrera. Herrera is taken down by Ryan Johnson.
The rookie Rick had a really nice tackle right there.
There's a loose pass there. Cleaned up by Matt Kretz. Ball stolen illegally, as it turns out, by Enrique Cordell. And the Pygmies will have to retire 10 meters. The Ancestors must kick the ball through the mark on the ground. It can be any type of kick. And Rob Harrison elects for field position. And as a non-offending team, his team will throw in the line out. A great field position here and maybe the first real threat of the game.
Maybe we'll see some scoring action now. One team is close enough.
We're about 8 minutes into the first half of the scoreless game between the resident Pygmies and the Ancestors alumni team. 0-0. And John Lundberg's throw is judged not straight.
And Pygmies return to offense.
The Pygmies get the choice of whether they want to have another line out or have a scrum. And Captain Blaine Trujillo has chosen to have another line out. This time, Tech to throw in. Movement in the line, but Matt Kretz takes the ball and he's driven right there by his fellow forwards.
What a great steal by the Ancestors.
Albrecht to Harrison, Simons on a tricky move. And Bart Hegarty in support takes the ball. And we have a penalty there. A ruck infringement adjudged. Penalty here to the Ancestors, and a choice to be made. They could have kicked for 3 points, but they elect to tap and run. So they've given up the easy 3 points. Confident they can score. Beaudry's double teamed. And now we have the penalty of the Pygmies, so in hindsight, that decision not to take the 3 points doesn't look so good, Dusty.
Looks like they should have taken the 3 points. Either between Ancestors and the Pygmies. Good kick by Enrique.
So the Pygmies escape narrowly here. The early threat by the Ancestors. And they will have the throw to the line.
It's good to see Jay Herrera's face. Haven't seen that guy in forever.
As the Ancestors make yet another sub here at about the 10-minute mark out of 80 minutes. Not to cast any doubts on their fitness levels, but duly noted they've made several substitutions. Movement in the line is matched by Kretz once again. He taps it down to Albrecht. Out to Hegarty standing wide. Harrison takes it in. Cleared there by Albrecht to Simons, who takes a diagonal angle before chipping in a kick. And it's a good kick as it turns out. It's covered there. It looks like Justin Guthrie. Yes, Justin Guthrie on the right wing. Perfect kick there by Simons.
Lucky kick, Simons. But it was a good one, though. I'll give you that.
So we have the scores opened here by the Ancestors. The Old Boys put up 5 points here in the first half. With a conversion kick to come, Rob Harrison from a very difficult angle will try to add the extra 2 points. Harrison's kick is close. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. We're waiting for the referee's signal. Oh, it's no good. 5-0, Ancestors lead the Pygmies. Let's see if the Pygmies can answer.
Wide right, wide right.
wanted to see him make it just because he's a rugby player, but I didn't because I want Pygmies to win.
I'm not sure we're supposed to show our bias, Dustin.
You probably won't. But yeah, it's so soon until the seniors.
That kick is not going to be 10 meters. Kickoff must go 10 meters, and if it is not, the non-offending team gets a choice. They want a re-kick, they want a line-out, or they want a scrum in the middle of the field. And the ancestors are backing their forwards here. They call for a scrum right in the middle of the field. And John, we see John Runberg setting up the scrum for the ancestors. John Runberg, of course, it's needless to say, another Pygmy legend, as I don't think there's anybody on the in blue and gold that wouldn't answer to that description.
Since I already got this one,
John Runberg started playing his high school, his rugby in Los Alamos High School. We see Enrique Cordell pushing the envelope. Pat Simons has it knocked forward, or knocks it forward rather, and he's stripped to the ball by the alert Pygmy back line.
Okay, they move on everything.
It looked like a loaf of Wonder Bread to me.
It did. It looked delicious.
Hey, 5 more minutes, and then you're going to stop.
Couldn't come up with it.
And now the Pygmies will put in the ball, and hooking for the New Mexico Tech Pygmies, his first semester player, Ryan Johnson of Gallup, New Mexico. And supporting him, Scott Raymond and Anthony Chavez. The whole front row are freshmen. Brock Romero up to Stephen Marr. He's tackled there by Roosevelt Theodore. And there's a penalty spotted by referee Clint Richardson. So, Dustin, what do you think about the penalty count so far? It looks like we've ranked both teams guilty of several penalties already.
Yeah, penalty of course are good. It slows down the play, it slows down everything.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Hey, don't listen to the ancestors, go on blue jerseys. They know what they're talking about. But yeah, penalties, not so good. If you can refrain from
Eagle,
all that.
point 7. Pygmy rugby.
Long throw, and this time the Pygmies win first lineup. Tyler Rochster. The ball.
That'd be a great plan if you can have it straight.
Ball was not thrown straight. It actually was thrown more towards the ancestors' side. And Tyler Rochster did a good job of reaching over the hand to take the ball. Rather ironic that he can't keep it. That's the way it goes. The ball must be thrown straight. Cody McFarland will throw in ancestors.
Fly ball!
And they go to the second ball, taken by Enrique Cordell, intercepted. Nice pass to Stephen Marr. Stephen Marr through the gap, looking for a pass, and hasn't gone for way too long.
Incredible.
Beautiful play by Enrique Cordell. They're showing off his athleticism. First, stepping into the gap in the lineup to steal the ball, taking it forward and making a perfect pass to Stephen Marr. And now we see Jason Lee coming in at the outside center position. Number 13.
Lock out! Go, JD!
Number 18, excuse me. Oh, Justin Guthrie tries to make a one-handed pass, and that's not expected.
Just take it back. That's the backs.
Rob Harrison with a long pass to Beaudry, and there's another skip pass to Tori Chigano. Now comes to Pat Simons. Powerful runner, and Josh Obrecht is off for a run. Carl Carl Grosso. There was a penalty called for holding onto the ball. The ball must be released in the tackle. And Cordell. Ball's not out, but it's in the sun. Mike and Judy's caught right there by Isaiah Sanchez and Aaron Long.
Get back, guys, get back!
The Pacers stay back right now. Retain possession, they looks like they
It
have.
looks like the Pygmies, yes. Pygmies have come up with the ball. But Cordell is held up now. The ball is down on the ground and is stolen by the Ancestors. I won't even try to describe that one. Carl Grosso restores sanity. Thank you, Carl, with a clearing kick. As the meeting call goes out here in the stands, we're going to have a substitution. Mark Kelly coming in for Carl Grosso, who made that nice clearing kick.
Up, Carl.
So it'll be Jared Aragon filling in the line. A real battle going on there between the jumpers. Brooke Yalik playing in his first Ancestors black and blue game for quite a few years. Takes it forward. We got somebody big in there. I hope it's a first-year player. Yes, it is. Leah Beta whistled for hands in the rock. Tap and go. Steppenmeyer almost picked it off, and now Pat Simons has got it. It's going to take more than one man to tackle him. Mark Kelly in good support brings it back, but it's knocked forward there. The ball was bouncing on the ground rather than being steady, and it couldn't be handled.
It was a great tackle by Jason Lee, number 18 out there. You can see that.
And yes indeed, there is another substitution for the Ancestors. We're about midway through this first 40-minute half with the score of the Ancestors 5 and the Pygmies nothing. While they're straightening things out in the scrum, it's a good time to stop by the merchandise tent over there, or table I should say. And Andy Buckle is there from the Queens Rugby Club. And she's got all the good swag that you'd ever want to have. She's got rugby shirts there for both the men and the women's rugby clubs. And they're all reduced. Prices reduced. The Ancestors wield the scrum on the Pygmies. Sorry. Yes, and the Ancestors will put it back.
The Pigs are on defense on their side of the field again.
And Seth Daly is in at scrum half for the Ancestors, and the secret signals are flying through the air. Ball's put in, it's controlled seemingly, and now there's some turbulence. Daly's serious problems in that scrum. Anyway, there's a penalty. Sanchez tap and go, gets past Daly, gives it out to Ben Long. He gives a forward flip, and now Sanchez. A little spice to go with 49ers this year.
Britt, go to lock. Theodore. Rosie. Mr.
Look at Seth there. He's so flowy.
We're about 22 minutes into the first half here.
lockout, guys. Big lockout. Hold.
Ball pops out the back end of the scrum, and Enrique Cornell controls it. Troy Giordano drives over, and Seth Daly picks up. And now the ball will go to
Hey, come on.
Pygmies.
We didn't have the ball, Tori. Come on.
And
Thunder. I got it.
once again, we're going to have a
Hold your beer.
penalty to direct to the Pygmies. It's getting a little hot here, folks. Golly. Didn't expect this, but it might add a little something to the game. Jared Aragon kicks for position. Pygmies will have the lineup.
The sheet.
I'm not. Okay, ready again? Yeah. That.
Let's see the boys. Get her out. Let's go. Get her out.
You're welcome. Oh,
It's 15. I was waiting for a penalty.
The ball is in the ball. It's being held up. And Scott Young drives it forward. Sorry, Aaron Brady drives it forward.
Muscle! John, muscle!
Score stands at 5-0 in favor of Ancestors. And Ryan Johnson, the hooker, is skipping around just a little bit. Looks like somebody might have stepped on his foot.
Everyone needs one foot anyway. This needs to hit the ball back. Great job, I think. Pygmies.
Enrique to Brock Romero. Back around the other side to Stephen Marr, and now Jason Lee has his first touch. Penalty.
So get it right.
Nobody's laughing out there, Dusty. I don't know what's happening.
You're not paying attention. It's a big drink on both.
I don't know. I think maybe, I beg to differ. I sense that there's a bit of urgency developing on the field right now. Looks like both teams are.
It looks like over 3.
I believe the gauntlet's been thrown down. And we'll see if the Pygmies kick their 3 points. We saw the Ancestors turn their backs on the 3 points early in the game and come away scoreless. So now Brock Romero is going to line up the kick and try to get his team on the scoreboard, trailing 5-0.
If he can get this, it'll bring the Pygmies a lot closer.
And a nice controlled approach and a kick straight down the middle by Brock Romero. He's been spending a lot of time on his kicking, his goal kicking lately, and it's really paid off for him. He kicked about 85% last week, and that was a classic.
Beautiful kick, Brock.
So the score moves. Ancestors 5, Pygmies 3. First half. Second. Tyler Rochster takes it well, although in spite of being hit hard.
Pygmies recover. So Isaiah.
Isaiah's also with the Ancestors are tackling well. Seth Daly. It's taken away, and Brock Romero comes up with it, sells a dummy, gets the ball out to Jared Aragon, needs some support there. Tackled by Nick McCarthy.
Almost time, it was close.
Pass from, quick hands, Pat Simons on the rush defense.
Simons is trying to shut down Isaiah today.
Looked like pretty good rugby there. Quick hands by the Pygmies, countered effectively by a rush tackle by the Ancestors. And now they're struggling for possession. Looks like Ancestors are going to get it, but no. Blaine Trujillo comes forward, and a strong tackle by Britt Ketron produces the knock forward. Bailey is now taken by Jason Lee.
Beautiful tackle, Jason.
And we'll let the referee sort that one out. We had an earlier knock forward in the tackle by the Pygmies, so the scrum will go to Ancestors. And Seth Daly's down to adjust his prosthetic device. He's back up again. At least one of his prosthetic devices. Not sure which one it was.
Either a brace or a fake knee.
Well, his hands are not in his pockets, so. And Smoking Joe Tyson in at flanker on the left flank for the Ancestors. He's good for at least one hard run a game. We got him in early there, so we'll see how this develops.
Daly trying to be sneaky. Call for a rescrap.
The first half winding down, and Pygmies trying to defend their line here, but they don't want to give up another score before halftime. Ball well hooked there by Runberg. Automatic Runberg. Daly under pressure from Cordell. The ball is dribbled there by Marty Brueggemann. Cordell is in driving. It comes to Aragon. Aragon's taken well there. A strong tackle by Brueggemann. Nice low tackle. Stops a man in his tracks.
Looks like kind of messy there.
Pygmy Ancestors are driving forward. And Pygmies come up with it. For what it's worth, they need to consolidate the ball. They need a good rep here. Sean Muscle in, Ryan Johnson in, and there's an offside call against the Ancestors. It looks like the Pygmies might get off the hook here.
Because they need to, I think the Pygmies need to rep a little bit better. That way they retain the ball for sure.
Well, they're a little bit better binding, and I think the decision making is a little bit loose right now. Aragon's taken by Dylan Marigan. Bodily.
So the Ancestors come up with it. Knocked by.
Knocked forward up by the Ancestors, and we'll have a scrum to Pygmies here with the minutes and seconds running down in the first half. 5-3 to score in favor of the Ancestors.
Marcus! Eyes up, Marcus!
Although the Pygmies under pressure in the scrum, but they've won the ball. Kretz picks up, gives it to Daly. It's back across to Harrison. To Marty Brueggemann, strong handoff there, and a nice pass to Royce Beaudry. His pass goes to ground.
Back by Jay Herrera. And this is real close now.
Bart Haggerty. Haggerty scores right before halftime. Bart Haggerty. And the powerful scrum, the Ancestor scrum, overcoming the Pygmies and stealing the ball, and it results in a try.
Beautiful run by Bart Haggerty.
All right, so as we kicker's not good. Is that possible?
That's good, that's good. Have Have you been in it lately? Alright, well, fucking... What happened? No. Did you not want to come off?
No.
Heads up!
Haley! Uh-oh. I didn't know it was possible.
Luke didn't want to come off?
I'm with him. I didn't know it was possible.
Yeah, the kick was not good, so it's only it's only 5 points. So that's and here he comes, Smoking Joe. See who wants to tackle today. Well, there's a soft spot there on the field. Bailey scrambles and the ball goes into the referee, so we'll have a scrum. We pick up where we left off before the ball hit the referee. We'll have a scrum. Two ancestors. The dying moments of the first half with the ancestors leading 10-3. It's been nip and tuck the whole way. Plenty of penalties. And as you might expect, the ancestors showing a little bit of non-coordination.
Yeah, you know what? There for 5 minutes, they can fucking suck it up.
Playing together. Pygmies, for their side, for their part, doing the best they can. They've got a lot of new young players in there. They're keeping it tight. Just keeping it range for the second half. I think that perhaps the strategy is hopefully the ancestors will begin to feel the elevation in the second half or something.
Your neck looks gruesome, dude.
Of course, most of them live at 7,000 feet. Daly, recurring pass under pressure again. Harrison to Simons. And, sorry, Beaudry. And there's a knock on there as a pass difficult to take off the ground.
We don't get quite 90. Like, just try to get the ball, just because we won't over it, and then we don't throw. Don't be cheating. Because we haven't been here for a while. Yeah, you were. We used to do it all the time when I was cheating the whole time. You got me behind. You're a little offsides. I thought the ball was out. The ball was out. Well, yeah, the ball popped out and like somebody nailed it right back in the his hands are touching fucking Bailey, and the ball's still in. Penalty, right? All of them? What was the penalty? Ball guy.
Seth Daly, quick cross. Rob Harrison coming in at a steep angle. It's taken by his opposite number, Brock Romero. Nice tackle. And now they're over in the beach area of the tech rugby field. And the kick goes out on the full. And I believe that the lineout may be drawn from where we kicked the ball.
Call for the ball, Chris.
And a late first half substitution for Enrique Cordell at scrum half.
Temporary.
Is Rick Cosentino. Rick Cosentino from the great state of New York. Buffalo, New York. Oregon's throw is high and stolen. But the pass is knocked on there. And Pygmies will have a scrum within scrum range. They need to play phase rugby, take it from ruck to ruck, and get close enough to where they can score. Constantino puts it in, goes to the back, waits for the ball, takes it well, and he's passed to Brock Romero. Dummy switch, and Jason Lee, the transfer doesn't go well between Brock Romero and Jason Lee, and the ancestors look to have this ball. Jay Herrera comes up with it, runs diagonally, looking for a gap, he finds one, goes through, shoots a tackle, he's taken down by Aaron Long. Isaiah Sanchez comes up with it. Now it's Jason Lee. Jason Lee advancing the ball. Places the ball back. And the Pygmies ball is too loose for the Pygmies. And there's a penalty. And extra chatter results in 10 extra meters for Pygmies. Isaiah Sanchez kicks for a touch, does not make touch, and Seth Daly catches it. He's going to kick it up for his wing. Pablo Garabal, he's under it. And he can't handle it. And now Stephen Mars got it. Stephen Mars, a speedy player. If he gets some space, he could be away. But once again, the ball's taken away. Okay, there can't be much time left in the half here. And the score is Ancestors 10, Pygmies 3. Pygmies feed. Cordalis back in. The scrum is wheeled there by Ancestors. When the scrum is rotated 45, 90 degrees, whichever team has the ball under their feet loses the ball. The whistle goes, and the opposite team is awarded the put into the scrum. Cordell feeds under heavy pressure from Daly. Now to Mar. There's 2 knock-ons. One is not enough, so both teams knocked it on. First knockdown by Pygmies. The Ancestors were playing under the advantage rule. If they could have advanced that ball to their advantage, then there would have been no whistle. But since they knocked it on themselves, the whistle goes. And the first non-offending team puts in the ball.
All right, guys, come on now. Let's go, Blue!
Pygmies trying to counter wheel, doesn't get to 90 degrees. And Albrecht stood up there by Mar.
Behind tackles.
And now Seth Bailey's going to try another side. And we have crossing. Where the ball carrier ran behind one of his teammates. We have a penalty to the Pygmies. And then wisely, with the clock running down, they're wisely going to go for 3 points. And as Brock Romero lines up this kick, Chris Lopez comes in at the right side wing here on the end of the line for the Pygmies.
Aaron doing a nice job covering the pullback position.
A kick is good, Romero lands it. And it's good for Bailey's kick is just handled before it has a chance to go down by the Ancestors. So we have another missed kick. And it looks like the Pygmies have opted for a re-kick.
I do like the re-kick option.
Looks like the second kick is no better than the first. Again, Judy makes a nice kick under low pressure catch rather. And this time the Pygmies will, I'm not sure if it's a penalty situation, but they will have a scrum here in the middle of the field. And Enrique Cordell will put the ball in. Hooking now for New Mexico Tech Pygmies is Blaine Trujillo, the senior of 3 hookers. I'm sorry, well, Blaine's playing number 8. He's just very good name. So we'll get a name on that hooker for you here in just a little while. Until then, we'll talk about something else. Ryan Johnson back in there still at hooker, proving to be a real find earlier this month at the Northern Arizona 10s tournament in Flagstaff, when we found the Pygmies found themselves a little short on hookers, and he volunteered, went in and played a hell of a game, came out and said, "Coach, I think I want to play that position." It's music to a coach's ear.
Absolutely.
Pygmies. Oh, now Blaine Trujillo is going to have a run. The real Blaine Trujillo.
Ball
Takes it forward. And there is a penalty there for going off the feet or coming in an angle in the ruck. And so the Pygmies start promisingly trailing by 4, 10-6.
Go Pigs! Come on, Chris!
And it's Big Black. Stefan Albritton takes it forward, brings it back nicely. Pygmies are over it. Nice pass from Cordell. And now Aragon takes it forward. Can he get it down and get it out? We need ball down and out.
Beautiful run. If he can pick it down and post it, we'll be better
Pygmies
off.
getting the ball. Well done by Pygmies. Marn and Chris Lopez in his first rugby game ever drives forward. He's still going, folks. Ball up to Scott Raymond, another first-year player. Drives straight ahead. Oh, it's a strong play. It's kicked through. Sanchez down on the ball. Can't handle. And Torrey Tadano comes up with it, slips one tackle. And he's hit there by Lopez. Ball up to Pablo Garba, straight through. He's caught there by Isaiah Sanchez, but he just gets over the line, reaches over and scores the try for our Ancestors. Pablo Garba shooting through the gap.
Beautiful second motion to score that try.
Proving that the quickest way to the try line is straight forward, right next to the ruck, right where we should have. Pygmies are missing a defender, sadly.
Zap
Got
Townies!
some work to do
Bring
now.
a beer to the game!
Seth Bailey converts a beautiful play. And the score moves to 17-6 in favor of Ancestors. Last year we had a real close game. The Ancestors winning by 1 try. And we came right down to the wire. And the Pygmies will have to answer here.
Pygmies use a couple tries. These either tie or pull ahead. Preferably pull ahead method. But
Brock Romero's kick is good. Comes down to Joe Tyson. He's hit there by Stephen Albritton and Ken Smith. And a penalty for holding on. Pygmies decide not to tap and go quick. Well, and now the ball is given to Trujillo. Back to Stephen Albritton. Albritton running forward powerfully. And Albritton finally hauls him down. And the ball stolen again. Abu Garba. Pygmies having a terrible time trying to maintain possession.
I want to say Tori's fast, but like I don't know what it is. Sometimes he looks quick, like everybody looks quick.
Looks like Pygmies play is marred by individual exploits with not enough support. And as a result, Ancestors are picking off their ball.
you see the pigs are exploding around and savage behaviors. They need to
Exploding
dispose
their own
the
exploit.
They need to dispose the ball and give it back. They don't think the ball continues rolling to the pygmies.
That's a big old blood list.
That looks like you got like another month.
James Chambers all in.
That's gonna turn a pretty color tomorrow. Hey man.
Ooh, Javier Quintana goes high and the ball goes between his hands. And it's picked off by Kretz, and now this is Bart Liberty running diagonally.
Come on, Mark!
Passing to Simons. And Josh Olbrich digs for the ball in the ruck. The referee was playing advantage. There's offsides against the Pygmies, and Royce Bodry rushes for the tap and go. The ball comes to Albrecht. Oh, John Runberg, excuse me, set in, he digs it out. Good pass under pressure. The ball comes off Katrin's hand. We've got an advantage, we're playing under advantage to the ancestors right here. They'll get a free play. Britt Katrin picks and drives.
From the side. A knockout by the ancestors. Ball to Pygmies.
Let's go, Blue! Where's you gonna open it for? Oh my God, it's all blue in there.
I know.
That wasn't like it anyway. No, because the
Ball
brown
to the ancestors.
that could be like the cover color of the city. Is this where she got bit right here on the cheek? Where it's right here?
Stick it out!
And the wheel is provided, and the Pygmies at the bottom.
Here's 17-6. 8 minutes gone out of the second 40. Let's see, what's that? 8 out of 45? No, that's divided by.
He's beautiful. Is he a lab? Mix?
Somebody says 22 minutes, so Moose Kretz driving forward nice and low, but he's hung up by a swarm of Pygmies. And let's see if the Pygmies can hold it up and force a scrum at least. And a secondary push coming on, but it is lost to Enrique Cordell. Cordell takes it up, he's met by Albrecht and Garabay, and he drops it forward.
Damage to the ancestors.
Oh my goodness. I wish I had a nickel for every turnover here, especially on the part of the Pygmies, but that is to be expected by a team popularly with 9 players. Unfortunately.
They got only be able to buy 7. They're so expensive.
I'll go to blows. I have a blonde lab, and he has about the same face as her.
All right, so here's the threat. Here's the threat to the Pygmies in the shadow of their own post, so to speak.
Once again, like the ancestors in swarm position, and the Pygmies
A lot of pressure from Cordell. We got a game within a game between the scrummers and Cordell. The others playing scrummers for ancestors. Scramble for the ball. Good ruck there. Gene Herrera takes an inside angle. He's still on his feet.
He's tackled by Isaiah. Ancestors still with the ball.
Albrecht up to Hegarty. Faces down. Jason Lee takes him on. Lee forces a poor pass. Aragon picks it off. Ball is down. Let's see if the Pygmies can get it back. They do. Isaiah Sanchez.
Beautiful pick up, and once the ball might go back.
We need some strong consolidation, but it's not. We don't see it. A lot of loosey-goosey play in there.
Taking a knock forward by the ancestors. Pick me back.
That's where by ancestors, so the Pygmies will have a scrum.
Beautiful defense by the Pygmies. Not allowing the game much meterage. So if you could say that. That is such a word.
Yeah. They're tackling, they're willful tacklers. However, they're showing, I think they're showing a lack of experience, Dusty, under pressure. They're tackling the ball up consistently. Ball
Yes, it
comes
does
out
seem
to
that way.
Ball puts in a kick. It's straight down the middle to Jay Herrera. He puts up his own kick. Probably too long. It may go through the tries dead ball line.
Close call.
Yeah, very close call.
Think he's had a chaser that could have run.
If the ball is kicked out out of play inside the try zone, there is a scrum from the point at which the kick. This is getting complicated. Wherever he kicked it from, and so the Pygmies will enjoy a scrum in a much better position. Pygmies have yet to mount a sustained drive.
Why is the
Go Pigs!
Ryan Johnson does a good job on the secondary hook. Cordell to Romero to Mar. Back inside to Sanchez. Didn't fool Marcus Chavez. He makes a tackle there nicely. And now we need a drive from the Pygmies.
the ball? Will be
Oh my goodness! It looks like the morning after reps going on here. Crazy.
What's with those 8-man rucks? Everybody in.
You want to bend your knees for this rut? No, you do it if you can. Shall we buy? Okay, tap and go. Chris Lopez takes it up. Oh boy, every step Chris Lopez takes on the field is a new experience for him, and it's great to see. I think he's going to be a player, Dustin.
He has nice cut on his nose. It does look like he's serious about the game.
Esteban Venegas gets caught holding the ball. And who is that?
The ancestors recovered the ball.
Nicely done by Pat Simons, taking the ball away and then giving a demonstration on how to post the ball. Chavez to Roosevelt Theodore. Rosie takes it forward.
Enrique recovers.
Enrique to Sanchez. It's taken off Sanchez. Bergie puts in a chip kick and chases. It's Bergie. Oh, that's good. A nice take there. And a beautiful play there by Royce Bergie.
I would move him right now, but I do like that play.
Royce Bodie was the New Mexico Tech Sportsman of the Year 2 years ago. And was team captain for the Pygmies through December 2010. Sorely missed. Wonderful play. And so now his teammate at Santa Fe Rugby Club Santos, Rob Harrison, will call for the extra 2.
Boger, I hate you right now.
That's good.
But I do know, you should know that I do love you.
That's good. And the score moves to 24-6 in favor of the Ancestors. About 15 minutes into the second 40 minutes of this game.
Go Ancestors! That left throw was good. Right!
24-6.
Right!
The Pygmies have yet to score in the second half. And one gets a sense, Dusty, that they surely must score the next try.
We need several tries in the next time left of the game. However,
And here we see so often is kick after the score not going 10.
Pygmies recovered their own pickup, I should say. Into the lineup for the Ancestors.
Leah Baker skis onto the field for the Ancestors.
I did like 3 good reps. That's all I
Sorry,
got.
for the Pygmies.
That's all I got.
Subbing in for King Smith. Ball taken well there by Mark Kelly.
I stole their
Harrison, a long pass over the top to Pat Simons. Simons releases Torrey Tagana. And now to Jay Herrera. Herrera running across the field. And Rangers up as a tackle there. We'll see if they can recycle this ball. Albrecht unsure which way to go, right or left. So he goes straight.
Seems to get Mason held them up. They recover the ball comes out.
Ryan Johnson standing in at scrum half for Pygmies. And Cordell comes out with it. Places it, but no help. Josh Albrecht puts it down, and the Ancestors do a better job of consolidating. And now Royce Beaudry, the try scorer, gets away again for a second time, and it looks like he's going to have his second try in the space of 2 minutes. Royce Beaudry slipping through the faltering defense of the Pygmies to score.
I'm pretty sure it's the beard. The last time I saw him about 2 weeks ago, he didn't have a beard and he wasn't scoring as many tries.
How do you spell beard?
Beard?
Beard.
Hey, Coach, we know you're thirsty,
I saw him 2 weeks ago and he did have a beard.
It wasn't as nice, that's for sure.
Coach, it's not bar time yet. Yes. Yeah, right.
Rob Harrison is good with the extra 2. And for a 31-6 lead by the Ancestors, and so now it appears the Pygmies are playing for pride.
Right. It seems that way, Dave.
You ever get a match like that, Dustin, from Mexico Tech when you knew that perhaps things were out of reach and you had to make a decision?
Yes, it's been really a handful, I'd have to say, but it does suck the soul of pride and have to lose, but as long as you play your heart out the entire game, nothing else matters.
Ooh, the kick goes right to Bart Haggerty, to Darabell, out skip pass to Rob Harrison.
And Doc calls a forward pass.
Forward pass. So now the Pygmies have an opportunity here. They're in the scoring end of the field. Very strong. I can't help but think that every play in this game, whether positive or not so positive, how much these young Pygmies are learning. And from this process, the cream rises, and eventually we're getting into Plain Treville hustles. But his pass is errant. Goes to Stephen Moore. Got little room and a lot of pressure there by Seth Gailey.
Yes, this is recover.
Pablo Garba picks up and gives to Torrey Tagana. Torrey Tagana is going to score between the posts. And he does. So the turnovers are now beginning to cost the Pygmies
dearly.
Harrison's kick is good. Bringing the score to 38-6 in favor of Ancestors. Pygmies are yet to score a try. So I'm sure they'll be very happy if they can accomplish that feat.
It's now or never for the current Pygmies. They've been playing amazing, but it's not, they don't have the edge that the Ancestors are playing with at the moment. Something could happen, which we're all hoping for.
Brock Romero to kick off. It's played by the Ancestors. And Bart Haggerty brings it up. That's a nice pass to Seth Daly. Oh, and the Ancestors are now beginning to indulge in a little bit of champagne rugby. Herrera back to his old teammate Haggerty. Haggerty takes it in wisely. And we reset, and now the ball to Garabay. Garabay breaks the tackle. And he's away. Garabay with his second try of the game. So looks like the Ancestors are determined to put the Pygmies to the torch.
It seems that way. They did win last fall. For the previous 3 falls back, they did lose. So it looks like they have some making up to do.
Reach for the star.
Holy shit, Ashley, you're burnt. I meant to say holy shit, Ashley, hi, but...
Harrison's kick is a
good. That pole wasn't there, it would have been a no-go.
And the scoreboard ticks over to see the scoreboard. 45 to 6 in favor of the Ancestors. Now in this stage of a rugby match, it's very tempting for each team member to try to do something on his own and get away from the concept of team play. So we'll see if the Pygmies can hold it together, play as a team. Harrison with an up and under to Sanchez, the most dangerous player in the Pygmy team. Oh, taken there by Haggerty, and Sanchez sticks to him immediately. But and there's a penalty there for holding onto the ball after the tackle. You must release the ball immediately after a tackle. There's a quick, yeah, we're giving an extra 10 meters here for back talk. Rugby is a sportsman-like game, sportswoman-like game, and no back chat is tolerated. Trujillo to Jason Lee. Jason Lee, a hard-running rookie. Taken up by Venegas. Venegas drives forward. The ball is at the back end. It's put over and they scored there by Jared Aragon. And the Pygmies scored it. Blaine Trujillo scores the Pygmies' first try of the game.
Jason.
And finally we've hit pay dirt here 25 minutes into the second half.
Good job, Jason. Hey, nice run forward, baby.
Nice run of play there.
Beautiful finish by Blaine.
Brock Romero, picture, perfect. Yes. And the Pygmies collect their first try of the day. And incidentally, it came through some very good team play. Straightforward, no side to side, no silly passes, just down to business. And culminated with a quick, short dive over the line by Captain Blaine Trujillo. I think we have the wrong team kicking off.
Penalty.
Penalty. Okay, there was a penalty.
Not quite sure where that just happened.
Okay, so it's 45-13, and if you believe in miracles, let's pull for the Pygmies right now. Trailing 45-13 with about 15 minutes remaining. James Chavez throwing in the lineup as the evening shadows grow. Beautiful day today for rugby. The throw was taken there by Kratz. Very nice. Except Kratz is on another team. Royce Beaudry beats one man with a pass. Joe Tyson's pass goes forward. And the advantage. Stephen Meyer tries to get around Pat Simons. He can't do it. And we'll come back to the original infringement for a scrum. The original infringement was a forward pass committed by Ancestors. So the Pygmies will have another chance here to score. Once again, they're in the Ancestors end of the field. And Alex Malone comes in at the wing for the Pygmies on the right side wing. And we'll see what the Pygmies scrum can. The ball goes off the tunnel. The ball is not hooked, as we say. The ball must go through one of the two scrums. It may not roll straight through the tunnel between the two teams, which is what happened in that instance. Good scrum by Pygmies. Ranger here. Pass to Romero. Dummy there. Romero shooting the gap. He's caught there by Simons. Needs some help. And the Ancestors win the race to the ruck, and as a result, they've come up with the ball. And now it's another ruck. We'll see who wins the ball this time. Once again, Daly goes on the blind side with Garibay, puts up a left-footed chip kick. Sanchez with plenty of time, but under pressure now. Ooh, nice sidestep on Daly and a chip over with his left foot. A good bounce for Pygmies. And Ben Long is there to collect it. Sanchez out to Romero. Romero looks and goes. He needs help right there. Body position. And Ancestors get underneath the Pygmies, and as a result, they win the ruck. Daly out to Harrison. A long pass out to Herrera. The governor and Laguna Pueblo picked off by Tyler Oxter. He's helped there by Trujillo, and now we need more help for Jason Lee. Puts it back expertly. Trujillo to Venegas. Venegas supported by Mar and Naranjo. Anthony Cortez stripped of the ball by Pat Simons, who's been making a living stripping the ball. Now we have a tussle for the ball, and rightfully the man on the ground has no rights to that ball. He's penalized. And back chat by the Pygmies. Extra 10 meters. And the Pygmies indisciplined showing as they somebody said the wrong thing, and rightfully they're penalized an extra 10 meters. And the indiscretion. Daly with a beautiful screw kick inside the 22-meter line. 45-13. Pygmies have scored last, scoring their first try. 24 minutes into the second half. We've got about 9 minutes to go here as Stephen Alberton comes out. Sit back. Replaced by first-year player Owen Brady. High for the ball goes Mark Kelly. And there's a ruck there, digging for the ball. And Roosevelt Theodore decides to take it straight ahead. He's caught standing. And now it's guarded by to Bart Haggerty. Haggerty goes straight towards the line. He's tackled. Long pass, Harrison. Togano. Torrey Togano. Son of Torrey. Torrey Togano touches down his second try of the match. So the Ancestors unsettled for several minutes there by the Pygmies' first try, settled back down to business. And have a try there for Torrey Togano. Rob Harrison showing his improved caretaking form is good as a conversion. Pushes the Ancestors past the half-century mark. 52-13 in favor of the Old Boys.
Did anybody go in for you or no?
Well, now you can see that it's officially true that the Ancestors didn't come to lose this year. They just came to take advantage and do what they do best, play rugby.
Kickoff by Romero is chased by Ben Long. And the Pygmies driving forward.
Us killing them.
So I should just go throw on the uniform. I can't do anything.
Still fighting as Leah Beta gets a ride. Beta, a scrum half, nice pass there. Lead to Brock Romero. He goes down under a sea of blue and gold. And now it's Delaney Trujillo. Bounces the ball back, hopefully. Jared Aragon. They've had 3 or 4 passes and no forward progress. This is guaranteed forward progress. 10 meters. And is for the 3rd time today, we have back chat. Both teams guilty of unneeded commentary. We will handle that, boys, from up here. Aragon taps, dances, and is taken right there. No forward progress. Brock Romero. We see King Smith and Aaron Brady, driving. Ball is out. Bart Haggerty slammed backwards. Boy, doesn't that look like fun?
Not for the Pygmies.
Long pass to Charbonneau. Out to Owen Togano's got a head of steam. He's chased by Sanchez. Sanchez, hard to beat. Isaiah Sanchez pulling. Oh, Togano keeps his feet, drives forward, and scores his 3rd try of the day. Carrying Isaiah Sanchez on his back.
He's lucky he's so short. You hear that, Torrey? Yeah. You, me, later. All right.
Sounds like a date, Dustin.
It is a date.
Man, I wish I had Bushra seat. You want it? No. I'm scared of heights. But theoretically, I wish I had your seat. Best seat of the house. It wasn't scaffolding, I would say yes.
All right, so now Seth Daly will line up a difficult conversion attempt. Near the line.
Difficult kick for most kickers.
Interesting cut there from Mr. Daly. Always experimenting.
He's no good. He still looks good. luscious long wing, I guess.
57-13. 57-13 in favor of the Ancestors. Still 15 minutes to go. There's no way out of this. It's either front up or there's nothing else you can do. Brock Romero's kick is 11 meters long. He's taken there well by Hegarty. Hegarty to Obert. Wades through. And now Dylan Merrigan. Seth Daly steps back, a nice pass there. Brock Romero not fooled at all by that inside pass from Harrison. But Ancestors covered nicely. Harrison skip past the Bodie. Bodie outside to Herrera. Herrera over Long. Back to Bodie. Sanchez has got Bodie with a low tackle this time.
Did you see that?
Recover.
Seth Daly.
That's gross.
Grubber kick into the corner.
You're making it wrong.
Intended
Yeah, I refused to
for
work today. I was like, yeah, no, I'm getting drunk.
So we have a whistle.
Plus, that road is scary when you go over it. No, I've only had 2 shots.
We have playing the man without the ball.
I cooked breakfast, goddammit!
That's a penalty.
I cooked breakfast twice. Okay, and Mountain Run is usually on
Retreat 10
Sundays.
meters,
It's supposed to be
and
on
the
Sunday.
Ancestors merely have to tap the ball through the mark, put it into play, and Danny runs behind one of his own men, and then gives to Harrison a stick pass out to Bodie. And
Recovered by Long.
the ball goes forward off the ground.
There's a rush.
Chavez is there to help win the ruck. And we have an advantage.
Caught by the Ancestors.
Scrum to the Pygmies.
First of all, you need to have sex with me. Secondly,
On their own end. About 2 minutes remaining in the UMTM annual Rock'n'Roll Rugby match.
I think the Pygmies need to score a try in the next 2 minutes.
done! Then I'll buy you your
I think it would just do much better for
talk
us.
about that. You're about to do it too.
Okay, so the Pygmies need a 45-point play. Oh, and Harrison ducks in and gets a well-deserved try for all his good work at number 10. Bob Harrison scores a try.
Who scored? Oh.
And I've just been handed a missive, Justin, that we're almost out of shirts, t-shirts over at the swag table. So I guess anybody that's still left, they better hustle over if they don't already, or I guess if they've already got shirts, they'll want to get some for their loved ones.
Yeah, if anyone smells a good deal, it's happening over at the table. Just t-shirts on the table.
Something no good on the conversion. Nevertheless, the score advances to 62-13 in favor of the returnees as the inmates approach the line to kick off. No kickoff to the scored opponent team in this game. If you give up a try, you must kick off. Kick does not go 10, but it's taken by Merrigan, Dylan Merrigan, at the Santa Fe Rugby Club.
Nice rucking by the Ancestors.
So
I just
forward,
love
the
that.
ball comes forward, and looks like Anthony Cortez comes up with it. There we get a nice ruck. Where is
Looks like the
that?
Pygmies
Where
can
is that
recover the
ball?
ball. If not, looks like the Ancestors.
Oh no, Garabai's going to cut through the middle again. He knows. He's found the seam there. Found the seam. And we have a try, yes. Paulo Garabai scores again. Once again, running straight through the seam between the forwards and the backs. He's figured out, I think, that the Pygmies are not coming in that area.
seems to be the most vulnerable position. The backs, usually knowing they're covering it, you expect some sort of back line and it seems like it's not happening.
How are you guys? Good. How are you? How's everything going?
Harrison slots. Conversion kick for an additional 2 points, and that brings the score to, I say it, 69 to 13. We've reached the milestone.
Winning by a lot now.
Piggy, let's go one more try, boys. I know I'm not supposed to be biased.
But I love it so
But
much.
I do like
I know,
the
who
Pygmies.
doesn't?
The blue, fantastic.
All right.
The guys, even better.
Nice kick there, and underneath it is Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly. Takes it down nicely. Daly digs it out and goes to Brick Patrick, running in the seam. He's tackled. Not an easy man to tackle, by the way.
No, not at all. Patrick is a fantastic.
Pat Simons' pass goes astray, and Tyson can't handle it. And he's off on a run. Oh, he's taken there by Isaiah Sanchez. And Jason penalty. Oh my goodness. The Pygmies are talking about.
Back 10 pick.
The ultimate in dumb play is talking back to the referee.
Good job, bud. There's ice in the cooler.
So now the Pygmies are going to
Can't get the song out of
try
my
to
head.
keep this score down to 69.
That's a good number. I think the Pygmies should actually
Well, there's something to aspire to. Nice lineup take by Mark Kelly.
Another overload to the backs.
And Bergman's pass goes to ground. Simons makes the most of it, gains ground from it.
Makes the 3 runner tacklers.
Top pass comes back to somebody fast.
How much is Postman drinking?
And I would see the Pygmies
You
defensive
should
line
barely be buzzed right now.
vulnerable.
Good job, boys. I'd expect nothing less.
Penalty right on the line. The Pygmies will have to. No, I'm sorry, it's a scrum.
Are you sure it's only 8, Dusty?
Pygmies, if they're going to.
All right. Couple
Pygmies will
shots.
have the scrum, and Blaine Trujillo standing in at scrum out. This is a first, ladies and gentlemen. Blaine Trujillo playing scrum out.
I think Blaine's ever played scrum out before.
He's been doing it for about the last 10 minutes. He's been doing an admirable job. And all of a sudden, Daly shows his experience and steals the ball at the back of the scrum to score, and we no longer have 69 points.
What about they make the cripple?
Scrum half is a very difficult position. Either you can take advantage of it or you can not take advantage of it 100% and not give your backs the ball at all. But it seems like Lang was doing a great job of giving the backs the ball, and Staff is doing a fantastic job.
It looks to me like the ancestors came here with intention today.
Very much so. I think they came to win. They came to BS or anything. They came with something.
I think it's not good.
No good.
And the